Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kwindayo in case you're new here, and today I want to do a video of my journey as a teenage mother. This is a video that you as my viewers requested me to do, and I thought that I should do a little bit of twists on it, and rather than saying how my journey was, because my journey wasn't the easiest. It was one of the difficult times of my life. Though I managed to go through it, I was a very young mom, I was a teenager. It was crazy. I never thought I could be a mother, surely. I never thought of myself as a mother. And it was crazy for me just to get to accept that I'm becoming a mother, for me get to accept that I'll be having a child. It was crazy. And it's something that I really need a lot of courage to come one day and say how I became pregnant, which is another crazy story. And again, my journey as a teenage mother, which it's a crazy story that I need a lot of courage to come one day and tell you about it. I don't want to be emotional, and I just want to thank God for the fact that I am, and I don't want to focus on the past. So for me, I twisted this story a bit and like told you guys tips on becoming a teenage mother. I don't accept, sincerely, I don't know how to put this, but I wouldn't want you to become a mother as a teenager. And I'll say that if you're not married, please wait. Then again, being married as a teenager is, I cannot also like advise. You need to, if you're a Benjamin Zulu fan, you know that you need at least to be 25 to get married. So that means that you need to study, you need to finish your Form 4, you need to go study, at least you need to get a job, and then settle in marriage. That's 25 years old. Okay, so for me, I'll just say just wait, kindly just wait, at least get married, have at least a partner to support you, because you might go through what we call postpartum depression. Yeah. So for me, I would advise just please wait. So I'm going to give you tips that I used as a teenage mother, and how it became manageable, hey, how it became manageable or rather successful. Yeah. So first of all, like I said, I never knew I would be a mother, and so here it is. So like the next step, what should I do? So for me, one thing that really saved me is that I read a lot of books concerning motherhood. Unfortunately, people borrowed me those books and they never returned. I'm only remaining with one, sincerely, this one, Where There's No Doctor. And these are books, they're UK books that getting them again is very hard. Even for you to get this one again, it's hard, you see. So this saved me so much. I really learned a lot of things from this book. It has a lot of stuff, not only for raising the kid, but also for you as a woman. You see, Where There's No Doctor, things that you can do traditionally without a doctor. And on that note, I'm going to say that I raised my baby the traditional way, kijeshi, kienyeji, like the traditional way, through the people that I interacted with through that time. There's somebody that I really want to shout out, Joanne. I can call her the godmother to my child, because she really took me through. Somebody's distracting me. She took me through motherhood, okay, and she taught me to raise a baby kienyeji, a way that even your baby, when you leave her to somebody now, the baby can stay with that person no matter the environment. That's how I raised my baby. So I'm going to give you tips on how you can manage. I don't want to use this being a teenage mother, or let me say first time mother, or rather you're expecting a child, you've never seen a baby being raised, like tips on becoming a mother. I don't want to use the name teenage mother. Don't. Please wait. My girls, please wait. So the first thing was that a baby should shower every day. There's this myth that a baby will stay 1 month without showering. Please, my people, please, 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 please. How would you feel if you not shower for 1 month? How would you feel if you not shower for 1 day? How do you feel? How does your body feel? The same way you feel is the same way your child feels. So kindly, I beg, Biko, wash your babies every day at 10 in the morning. Wash them, massage them properly, massage them, get them out to the sun. Kunele jua for the morning and the one for the evening. Make sure they get that vitamin D or vitamin C. Yeah, that one. They get they get the vitamins from the sun in the morning and in the evening. Okay, and so that they don't get those bored legs. Yes, so make sure they get the sun, make sure they shower, and then again put them light clothes. Just because this is a baby doesn't mean that you pack them with a lot of clothes. Put them enough. Go with the weather. If it's hot, like put them light clothes. If it's cold, keep them warm. Yeah, you don't have to stuff your baby with hats, with 4 sweaters, with vests. The baby is just like you, it's only that she or he is small. So put the clothes according to the weather. The second one is cord, the umbilical cord. You understand that baby comes with, I don't know how to explain it, but the cord is, yeah. So I'm going to put it this way. My cord, the way I handled my baby's cord was traditional way. And when I mean that is that when you get out of hospital after delivery, you're given spirit to use on your baby's cord. But me, that spirit, I used it on my earrings. Sincerely, I didn't use that spirit because there's this lady, Joanne. And thank you so much if you're watching this video. I love you so much, and thank you for being with me all through my baby's journey. So she told me that this spirit in a chamber, English came with aeroplane. Yes, it's doing that. So she told me to be using water and salt to wipe. Traditional way, water and salt, which also I think I don't know whether it's this book or the ones I gave out so many books to mothers, they didn't return. Salt and water, use it to wipe that area, and a woman's saliva, the mother's saliva. Anytime you're changing the baby, pour some saliva. I know it sounds gross, but yeah, that's the way. Just pour saliva on that baby, and then in the morning and evening use salt. Wipe that place, around that place slowly. I tell you, in 3 days the cord will fall off. But then again, if you decide to use the spirit way, it will fall off the same way, but it will take a week, and sometimes it even goes to a point where it smells that you have to return the baby in the hospital. So it's a choice to use the traditional way or use the hospital way. Okay, number 4, go mild on. Number 3, go mild on baby products. Now that you got a baby doesn't mean that you have to use the lotion that you're using, your Nivea, your Johnson's, your what. Go mild on baby's products. You see, like your face, the way you put something new on it and you see, start reacting. That's the same way a baby's body can react, because it's sensitive. You don't know what works for that baby at that point. And for you not to try and error on your baby's body, that's why you need to use mild stuff. Mild soap, mild, what do we call it? Lotion or cream, mild mafuta. Try to use mild stuff on your baby, because you don't know what will work on them. And also on the Pampers, also get to like buy a small one, kwanza. Try to use it. If it works, stick to that one. If it doesn't work, try to get another one. And some babies react on wipes, wiping them with wipes when they pee or when they poop. Personally, like my baby used to react on wipes, and I used to use my wipes when I'm going to the clinic. Rather, I just was using cotton and water, just wipe her, or cotton or a piece of cloth and wipe her. She was reacting on wipes, so that wipe was just the day you're out one day. But if you use it for a 1 week, you'll get rashes. So you need to get to know what your baby works with. Yeah, and if you're at home, you can use water. So go mild on any baby products. Anything that affects your baby, drop it like it's hot and go to the next one. And then the other one was like, raise your baby your own way. This is the advice that I give to all mothers. You need to listen, yes, you need to listen to other mothers that have been there, but raise your baby your own way. Because, why am I speaking like a South African? Raise your baby your own way. Oh my. Like this baby is yours at the end of the day, and there's a way that you will want to raise your baby that sometimes nobody can tell you, like, do this to your baby. It's your own baby. A lot of people will come with things, do this, do this, do this, and they will confuse you. Okay, but you need to listen and check what you can take. Even me, whatever I'm saying to you, if you think that you cannot manage it, drop it and use what you think is right. Because at the end of the day, it's your baby. It's your baby. Okay? Yeah. So, like, you'll get a lot of people telling you, like, oh, like me, I was told the baby has plastic teeth, take her to, I don't know, people, traditional doctors to rub her. And I was like, okay, this thing cannot be done in hospital. Why? If it cannot be done in hospital, then I don't know, cut her tongue, and those things cannot be done in the hospital. Those suguaring of teeth, and it's so painful, and a lot of blood comes out of the baby, and that cutting of the tongue, I don't know what, that's why she's not eating. Those things, if they're not done in the hospital, don't do them. Maybe if you want to go the witch doctor life, traditional, not traditional life, like you want to do it. You know, in life there's God and there's Satan. You want to go the Satan, okay? I don't want to say about Satan because there are some communities that cut that tongue. But like, if you want to do that, now your own child, okay? Yeah, but me advise that if something is not done in hospital, I don't think that that thing is like it's right. Yeah. Another thing is like, train the baby on sleeping pattern. As crazy as you think it might be, babies are really sharp. Babies are really, really, really sharp. You might not know this, but babies are really sharp. And I'm going to say, like, for my baby, she used to wake up at around 10. She wakes up at 10. I breastfeed her. My madam, Joanne, comes, washes her, massages her, and then she's laid on the bed. She sleeps back again. Okay? And you need to put like time for your baby to sleep. Like, let her play and then go take her to bed. Even without like doing this to her, like go take her to bed. And for this point particularly, I wanted to like emphasize on nights. Your baby, you need to make sure that your baby knows the difference between day and night. And for them to differentiate, you need to have like pin drop silence at night. And another thing that most of the mothers do, leaving the lights on at night. You'll totally confuse your baby. The babies are very sharp, I tell you. Sharper than you think. Sharper than you think. So at night, kindly keep the lights off. Keep the lights off. Keep the volumes off. Keep the voices off. So just wake up. When your baby wakes up at night, breastfeed the baby, not with the lights on, just use a torch, and just make sure it doesn't go direct to your baby or your face, or also your partner's face if you have one. You know, it's like, yeah, your partner's face, if you have one, just make sure that it doesn't affect anybody's eyes. Like, let's see this way, as long as you can see your breast and your baby's mouth breastfeed the baby. When he or she is done, return back your breast, then let your baby sleep with no noise at all. That way you make your baby differentiate between day and night, and through that the baby will not be sleep will not be disturbing so much at night, because they tend to see that the difference between day and night. Day there's noise, there's background noise, there are people, it's crazy. But at night try to put the calm, and the baby will, like, the sleeping pattern will be, it will be easy for you to, like, train the baby on their sleeping patterns. Yeah, you can even say that 10 go sleep. You can watch them again if your place is home or you have a heater. Watch them again, massage them, go back to sleep. And the babies, they will follow. They'll just know I'm being washed. Anytime a baby was washed and massaged, she will go to sleep. Babies, I will tell you, babies are so sharp, and anything you do, know your baby is watching, and she'll do the same. Yeah, so note that babies are very sharp. Another point is breastfeed 6 months exclusively. I can't emphasize this more. When a doctor, your nurse will emphasize this to you. But history ya kuambiwa ati mtoto analia juu hashibi, the baby is crying because she's not full, the baby is crying because your milk is not enough. You see those myths and misconceptions that sometimes as mothers you're being told. So kindly breastfeed your baby 6 months exclusively without even water, please. After 6 months, that's when you can start weaning, please, I beg. Yeah, and then the next thing is now you're breastfeeding. The next point is weaning your baby. Sincerely, yani, when it comes to weaning my baby, I never cooked baby food. On my side, I never cooked baby food. Mimi, when my child was 6 months, the first food was ugali and soup. Was it meat or fish, something. Just do like this. And you know, the community that I come from, like, ugali is our like, we like ugali. And I was really realizing that, oh my god, I'm cooking ugali like so much, so I have to change at least rice. I was even cooking like, hey, ugali so much. You know, us, we buy, if you buy 10 kg rice, you buy 20 kg ugali. 20 kg is a lot. Like, I just want to say that you buy unga more than rice. Yeah. So I really fed my baby with so much ugali that I was like, oh my. But then again, so you know, there's the times you can cook ndizi, viazi, and nyama. You can then again do this smash. Don't blend. I advise, please smash and put the soup and make her be able to, like, eat, like, be able to learn how to eat. Yeah, in the early stages. And then another point was, like, put your baby out there. I'm thankful that when I was raising my baby, where I said there used to be a lot of kids. So I used to be like, there's like something that a baby can lie and you can put her outside. So babies, they're out there looking at her, talking to her, and babies, they communicate. Babies, those babies, you'll see that somehow the baby is not talking, but there's a way that they're communicating. But that's later, not at 1 month. You take her out with the babies, they will carry her and they can fold her down. That's later. But for me, it's like, don't put your baby so much in the house. Be putting her outside with kids so that she can know how to talk, she can know how to walk. Because for me, I never, like, touched my baby at the train her to walk. I just gave her out to the babies, but you have to sit and watch how they're doing. They can hurt your baby if some of them are too big and they, like, make her do things faster. So put the baby outside with kids, get her to know how to talk. Me, my baby, when she was 1 year, thank God she was able to talk. She was able to communicate. She was able to put my phone's password open, go to video. She was able to switch on the TV with her small legs and sit and watch. I swear, any babies is just, I don't know. But I thank God, not every not every kid, maybe not, maybe my next one won't be as sharp as this one, but maybe this one was very sharp. Yeah, and then another thing, which was the last point, I didn't want it to be a long video, but I really want you to write me down the questions that you want me to answer. Maybe there's some things you think that I didn't answer correctly, or rather that I didn't talk about. Please put them on the comment section below and I will answer. I can also do a part 2 for you ladies. And then the last point was like, take care of yourself. Please. Just because you've given birth doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. Kindly take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Even in the morning, you can wake up early, have yourself a bath, take breakfast, put good clothes, put some, you cannot put perfume during those first times, but at least look good. Don't forget about yourself. Eat a balanced diet. Don't focus so much on, oh my god, I'll add a lot of weight. Eat a balanced diet. This, and for me, that's something that I was really sorry, I was really like afraid to add weight. I don't know. So for me, kindly, please don't focus on your weight. Kindly focus on your child first, and then after a year, you can go back on going back to your desired weight and desired shape, summer shape. But during your breastfeeding, kindly don't forget to eat a balanced diet. And then again, please, as a woman, please have a helper during your please have a helper during your first few months of after delivery, because you know after delivery you feel that you're back strong, you're back as a girl again, but your back hasn't gone back, ijarudi. Okay, so kindly please don't do a lot of work. You can just maybe do cooking, and make sure that you don't stand for so long. Even if you have that where you can sit and you cook, I know most of us have cookers that you stand, but avoid standing for so long. That's what I want to emphasize. And please, I can also advise, always stay laying down for the first few months. Don't be sitting upright so much for the first few months. Always like be lying down. Even while breastfeeding, you can just take like this big seat in your house, like take it like your place. Just like put a Masai shuka on it and something, so that you can sleep this way and then your baby this way, and you can breastfeed the baby well. Like make sure that you don't sit up so much, don't stand up so much, because my back, because of maybe I started maybe doing work early, because I thought that, hey, I'm back as a girl again. I didn't realize that my back bad ijarudi, and something that I will pay like I don't know for the rest of my life, but I really have back problems because of just hiyo kujifanya tu ustaki kusikia nini hivyo. Like you told, split, do this, take soup. Me, I was being brought boiled soup. I boil, I pour the soup, I eat the meat. Okay, and then nikiogopa kunaona. Okay, and you know that soup, you need milk, you need tea, you need uji, you need soup. So I think that you need when breastfeeding. They really help in milk production, and they also help in like soup for your back. Try to eat foods that will get back your bones. There is calcium, so just try taking balanced food. Eat kabisa, kula kabisa, and then after 1 year you will get back to your shape. But I emphasize, don't forget yourself. Don't forget to make your hair. Don't forget to shower even twice daily, even thrice if you can. Don't forget to look good. Don't forget to do your nails. Just don't forget about yourself. Usijiachilia ati umekuwa a woman. Okay? Yeah, looking back at those days. What? Actually, if show you my photos while I was a mother, okay, I looked 30 and I was only a teenager. I was pretty young. I was so young. And Yani umejisahau. I thought my life has ended. I was depressed. Umejiachilia nini hivyo. I was looking like 30, sincerely. Not your time. If I could tell you have a baby, you accept. And sometimes I may tell somebody have a baby, now wanakata. And you see those are years that has passed. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Yani, those photos, I look older than I am now. And I was only a teenager. So, like, usijiachilie, please, 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 please. As a first-time mother, whether you have a partner or not, you need to accept the situation. One, you're already a mother. So, it's like, you go forward on what next. Uh, Also, I would advise, if your career allows, if your finances allow, be near your baby for the first 1 year. Be close to your baby for the first 1 year. That's what I would advise. Okay, and yeah, I think anything that you really want me to answer, some of you reach me out personally through my WhatsApp, through my Instagram, through my Facebook. I have the links on my Instagram down, on my Facebook down. Just DM me. I thank you all for your messages, for your messages on my videos. Thank you so much. You give me the courage to continue. So kindly, if you have a personal question, you can ask me in my WhatsApp, if you have my number, or in my Instagram, and I will answer you. Also, if you need me to do a part 2 of things that you think I haven't covered, kindly drop down the hey, drop down the below. Also, I'm still taking video suggestion. Tell me what you want to see in my next video. So thank you guys. Team D, always watch up to the end. Team D, thank you so much for watching up to this time. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. Kindly share it to people you think that it might be helpful, and kindly subscribe and put your notification bell on. So guys, until next time, Dio gang or no gang at all. Bye. Until next time, bye bye. I love you guys so much. You are always here.